Hello, beauties. I am going to try to make this message as quick as possible, but there is a lot of intense energy coming from these cards. So I am going to first give you my intuitive perception from these cards, and I am also being guided to grab the books and give you the meanings of the cards from the book because there are different collective energies attached to them. What I'm picking up from this Freedom Horse is it is a time to be free. For whoever this card resonates with, you have been working way too hard. You have been focused on nothing but your priorities, and it's getting to a point to where it is very rigid and constricted. It is time to let your hair down. It is time to have more fun and self-expression in your day-to-day life. It is time to bring more playfulness and lightheartedness to your day. So play some music, pull out some paint, go go dancing, take yourself out and enjoy a good meal, or do these things inside the house behind closed doors. But it is time to let loose, release the baggage, and just enjoy the present moment of who you are, what you have, and the fact that anything you want is achievable and possible at this time. Um, Moving on to this warrior of the heart. This warrior of the heart is always ready for battle, but the type of battle that this polar bear is giving off is such a warm and peaceful state. Um, it is light. It is looking at the lightheartedness of the world. And so as we go to eagle medicine, the eagle is a beautiful bird that is sacred, that is able to reach closest to the heavens. So with that being said, this eagle has very deep psychic abilities. It is able to see from a view that no other animal is able to see from. Therefore, it has so much more clarity. Um, Underneath the Freedom Horse, we have competition, warrior guides. So you may have been in a financial battle, a romantic battle. I'm also picking up that there is some jealousy and envy surrounding at this time, maybe wanting to, what is that called, one up you, making you feel as though this is a ego match or a competition. I'm hearing anything you can do, I can do better. So I don't know if this is your energy or someone that is wanting to be combative with you, but they are tugging and they are challenging you to a war, to a battle. Battles are not always bad. It can, show our strengths. It can show our capabilities. But I also feel that the divine is watching. The warrior spirits are watching. The warrior spirits have your back. They are guiding you to do what is the most peaceful at this time, because I'm seeing this unconditional love. Although you are having this battle, you are being called to have that warrior spirit of doing what is right. Always stand in integrity. Even though someone may be challenging you, this is not the time to allow ego to lead you, but to allow the beauty, the unconditional love that you have within your heart to be your guide at this time. I feel that deeply because, the ego medicine card is right beside it. So you are asked to fight this battle in a way that is for the highest good for all involved. because you can see the higher perspective. So if someone is challenging you at this time and you know that this person is coming from a place of trauma, that their wounds are getting the best of them, and so that is why they are challenging you in this way, you are being called to take the higher road, to see what the deeper meaning behind it is. And here we have the death card. I'm looking at this picture and someone is sitting there either ashamed of what they have done or saddened about what has happened to them. And the angels are in the background letting you know that all is not lost. There is so much life to be brought back after losing everything. So whether this is a relationship, whether this is a job, whether this is conflict between family, or in my case, I'm feeling deeply that someone does not agree with how I connect with God, and that is okay. That is okay. My beliefs are my beliefs. Their beliefs are their beliefs, and that is fine. God said, "Seek me and you shall find." He does not care how we get to him. The point is that we make it to his unconditional love. That is what is most important, is loving one another the way Christ loves us. And it is not going to look the same for everyone. But if you truly love God, you will always go to God and let him have the last say and not place any judgment upon anyone, because love is love and love is able to show up however it shall choose. So let's go to the Freedom Horse and listen to the definition that the book has. Let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff, dance, laugh, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Get out of the rut. You don't need to fit the mold. Be daring. Fling your arms to the heavens in joy. Your native spirit wants you to know the horse allowed the natives of the Americas and Magnolia to travel great distances with ease. The horse also carried their supplies, which additionally granted freedom to those ancient peoples. This card chose you to remind you that you aren't here to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by convention or the expectations of others. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Replace the phrase "I should" with "I could." But I choose not at this time. Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give to those situations. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. The way you use your body can change your state. Put on music and dance with wild abandon. As you do so, this sends a powerful message to your subconscious that you are indeed truly free. And now let's read the warrior of the heart. You have the radiant spirit of a warrior of the light. Be impeccable in all your actions, no matter what others believe. The Creator always knows the truth. This isn't the time to be timid and pull back. Immense courage is filling you at this present time. Throw your shoulders back, step forward, and take a risk. Be willing to live life from your heart rather than your mind. Honor your truth. Speak up for yourself. Your native spirit wants you to know the greatest native warriors weren't the ones who wounded the most people. They were those remarkable beings who had such personal power that enemies lay down their weapons rather than fight. There are times in life to step back and even times to walk away, but there are also times to stand up for yourself and those less advantaged. Don't allow yourself to be limited by your belief system. Courage doesn't mean that you aren't afraid. Fearless means just that, fearless. Acknowledge that you're frightened and take action anyway. Face your anxiety and go beyond the boundaries of limited perceptions of yourself. Through your example, people find and act on their truth. You're a light bearer for others. List everything that you are afraid of. Then next to that list, write every reason why it's important to overcome that fear. In other words, what does that fear cost you? Then make a list of the various ways that you can overcome that fear. Now let's take a look at Eagle Medicine. Profound connection to the Creator and the heavenly realms. As the eagle soars high above the earth, it has the ability to see things from a higher perspective. Courage and stamina are filling your life. You have the ferocity to right injustice and wrongs done to you or to others. This is the time to face fear and overcome it. Your native spirit wants you to know, if the Eagle Medicine card has chosen you, you are at the advent of the opportunity to truly see life from a rarefied vantage point. Eagles are considered one of the most sacred of all birds in many tribes and cultures. Their single-minded fierceness, dynamic energy, and ability to soar high are part of the reason for this. This card reminds you to take heart and face fear. You do indeed have the strength to overcome any adversity. You also have a direct line to the Creator. Your prayers are heard and will be answered in accordance with your highest good. You have the capacity to channel extraordinary life force energy through your hands. Go on an inner journey and imagine that you're an eagle. Feel the power of your wings, the clarity of your eyesight, and the power of your talons. As you do this, be aware of the energy of the majestic eagle filling you. That is powerful. Now let's go ahead and get our other cards ready. I want you to look at these cards and just see what else you intuitively pick up that is not mentioned in this video. I don't know why I said vehicle. That may have a deeper meaning to it, but we're going to stay focused on this right now at this present time. And the first card is, excuse me, competition, warrior guides, strife, arguments, conflicts, battle. This is a time of conflict and challenge, pure and simple. No matter how you look at it, confrontation and discord are on the horizon. Others don't agree with you or see your perspective, and they don't intend to cooperate with you in any way. This could surface in such serious ways as legal battles, divorce proceedings, and contract negotiations. Or it could just be an impasse with a spouse or over a raised toilet seat. Whatever the issue, there's no immediate or easy resolution. You've attracted a worthy opponent, so prepare to go the distance. This is not to assume, however, that such combative scenarios are always a bad thing. Your warrior guides are present to enlighten you about the benefits of sparring with others. Competition brings out your best and unleashes your passion and commitment on what you believe in. It develops your strength and prevents you from being victimized or manipulated by others. And it teaches you to need to respect others as well, and not to mindlessly impose your will on them. Your warrior guides suggest that when you do battle with others, it's best to fight fairly and to learn from the conflict. Don't compete just to let off steam. Fight for progress and higher understanding for all concerned, rather than just being difficult to get your own way. Hidden within the drama of battle and competition are the seeds of true understanding and compassion. The best spiritual warriors always strive for a win-win outcome. Your warrior guides suggest that you embrace the battles at hand to find your strength and reach for growth. Fight the good fight with your adversaries, but also pray for divine justice to prevail, not just for personal version of justice. Their message: fight fair, but concede when you are in the wrong. Now let's look at this unconditional love. Acceptance, fulfillment, nurturing, affection. You are a precious child of the universe. The Divine Mother is present, urging you to open your heart and drink from her cup of unconditional love. You're being beloved and treasured, child. Feel her endless flow of divine love streaming toward you. Any self-rejection and self-criticism you may be feeling at this time are wounds inflicted upon you by an unconscious world and are not part of your divine soul. The Divine Mother is working with your soul to relieve you of these psychic injuries and doubts. Let her restore you to wholeness. Divine Mother's counsel: accept what is holy and true about you. You are a lovable and much loved child of the universe. The Divine Mother's love is available to you in all ways. Accept, breathe, relax, and allow her nurturing vibrations to soothe your soul. Ask her to still your doubts and insecurities. The Divine Mother's message to you: you are forever my beautiful and beloved child. Now let's take a look at our last card, Death. Family, collective, society. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Death, devastation, surrender, defeat, humiliation. As hard as this may be to admit, it's time to give up on your present efforts and walk away from a situation that has no more life in it, whether it is a dead-end job, a relationship that has run its course, or a pattern of behavior in you that's no longer getting you what you want. Recognize what isn't working anymore. There are times in life when things or circumstances come to a natural end, some of which may seem beyond your control. This is one of those times. Your guardian angels are surrounding you as the reality of this dead-end situation settles in. They comfort you at a time when it appears as though all has been lost. Although you're not experiencing a physical death, your angels indicate that something has indeed died, that which has been harming your spirit. The good news is that the worst has already occurred. It will not get any worse than this. And soon a new day will dawn. As hard as it can be to admit, accept the defeat or the dead end, because the sooner you do, the sooner the real gifts you seek will appear from the right resources. This is not an easy time for you, but it will become easier if you let go. Your guardian angel's message: let go and let God take over and move on. I hope you enjoyed this message. I hope you got something out of it. And I am so sorry that you are going through a tough lesson at this time, but this is going to make you so much stronger. You are supported by God and the angels. Invite the angels into your life to help and rearrange any situation for your highest good. You are beautiful, loved, and blessed.